Hey guys, it's Talmage, and today is a little bit different. My mood is a little somber, and so I'm vibing and I'm trying to get my energy levels back up so that I can be about my business. But I did want to take a moment to share my thoughts with you guys in reference to yet another young black man life being taken by senseless violence. And I have to say that, it's shame on us because here it is, another young black man has beat the odds of, what society dictates, and we so carelessly take lives. My nephew was killed, um, you know, not too long ago due to senseless violence in South Central LA and was shot, more than, I believe 15 times. And it's like it's just evidence. We have no we have no care when it comes to the human life. And so we have to do better. We have to do better, guys. I remember growing up in South Central LA and being in some of the hardest hoods during that time where, gangsters were gangsters, like, but they respected the culture. They respected the community. As I would, walk myself through, the gang festivities back and forth to school, these hardcore gangsters would move themselves out the way and make way for me because they understood that I was trying to do something different than what they were doing. And they respected me enough to protect me, but also encourage me, you know, along the way. We are not living in those times. It's like the moment that someone makes it, the moment that someone's ego gets bruised because they haven't made it, and they can take each other's lives so senselessly. Um, to all the families that have lost their loved ones, a young black man, a young black woman, to due to our hands. I have a poem that I wrote for my nephew, and I just didn't have the strength to do it, to say it or recite it at his funeral. But this poem is in reference to us in community and taking our lives. So this is for my nephew, Brave Lee Jr. Smith, and all the young black men and young black women that lives are being taken by our own hands. And it reads, no more lives taken by black hands. No more lives taken by black hands. If Black Lives Matter, then why are we killing our own? We scream hypocrisy and racial inequality when it's done by other skin tones. When will we rise and open our eyes and realize that most of us are gone by our very own? It saddens me and it sickens me to see that we have no more sense of community. We support one another when he or she is dead and gone. Your support, love, and compassion was needed while I was out here dashing the grimy streets that I called home. I needed your support when I was around, not once I was put in the ground. Wake up, Black people, because we are the only ones who tear each other down. And I emphasize that we are the only community that tear each other down. If you look around to every culture, from the Himalayas to Africa, there's every community supports each other. We are the only ones who are running around here acting like buffoons. And it's rather embarrassing, honestly. It's embarrassing to be my skin tone and associated with this. This is pure ignorance. No sense of self-worth, no sense of care, no sense of unity, no sense of anything. I'm sorry, I got off my poem, but wake up, Black people, because we are the ones who tear each other down. From the words of the late and great Nipsey Hussle, look at the world from a bird's eye view and take a look at you. Where is your stance when it comes to Black folks' circumstance? Are you a helper? Are you a hinderer? Are you a aider? Are you an abater? Are you there to motivate? Are you there to procrastinate? Are you there to help? Are you there to hinder? Ask yourself that question. No more lives taken by Black hands. No more lives taken by Black hands. And so, the next time that there is a life taken by a police officer or white hands, I don't want to see the marching and the screaming and the cries in the streets anymore until we start learning to genuinely take care of our own. That means stop taking, the world can take us serious if we take us serious. How can we scream and march and cry in the streets? Another Black life is taken, but yet and still you're taking your our lives because somebody has achieved. Somebody has, $100,000 or $500,000 in jewelry, or they got a vehicle, or they got a house, or they got a little, you know, like really, go get your own. Go get up every day, work hard like the world does, and make your own money. You want everything, but you don't want to do nothing.